Everyone, this is my channel. I am Queen Pebbles. This will be my first mystery game where we'll be playing about a guy who lost a phone on the street, and it is my job to return it. So we have to find who the owner is and see what's going on. So let's go ahead and start the mission. So this is the phone you just found, and now we have to locate the owner. So let's go ahead and go to photos. All right, and it looks like we have a video. So let's go ahead and see what that's about.
If anyone finds this, my name is James Henney, and I'm in trouble. I never meant for any of this to happen, but now they're after me, and I don't think they'll stop until I'm dead. They'll take my phone if they find it. So I wiped all the data, and I'm ditching it in hopes someone good gets their hands on it. I never wanted it to end this way. But I'm scared, and I don't know who to trust. I think he owns the police. So if you're watching this, please, help me. But be careful.
Alright, so we just found a guy named, so we can put that as one of our clues. We know that the person we just found, the phone we found, his name is James Henney. And he seems, right now it seems like he seems to be in trouble with some people. Alright, so let's see if we can find any clues of what we found a video. So now let's see what our next task is to do. So the phone owner, James, seems to have deleted most of the data. So it's our job to find a way to restore it. Okay, so our next clue is restoring the data. And let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go to settings, restore data. Alright, looks like we have some messages, so maybe it'll be some type of clues that lets us know. So let's look at wheel test messages. So far it looks like it says, okay, so James met a girl last night outside the gas station, and it looks like he said I couldn't help but be drawn to her, but I think she's bad news. His friend said, don't you have enough on your plate with your mom's medical bills? He says, I know, but she's like cool and intense and hot. So he sends a picture, and a friend says, Kay, she is a smoke show. She gets me like no one else ever has. The girl I've been seeing is into some shady stuff, and I think I'm caught up into it now. I'm archiving my messages with her, but I think it's too late. The password is her name, and in case I'm gone and you need it. And the friend says, call the police. He says, I can't. He owns them. I gotta get out of town, but I'm bled dry with my mom's latest surgery. There's a fixer my cousin used once. He can make you untraceable. I'll never afford it. I'll get it to you as soon as I can. Are you serious? You're my best friend. Of course I'm serious. Thank you. Alright, so it looks like one of the clues we have is from his archive messages. So let's go ahead and put that down. So the archive messages has a password. It happens to be the girl's name. It sounds like they were really deep because you put a password for a girl you just met, so he must obviously like her. Then we have another message that says Lucan. Okay, so let's see what Lucan says.
You thought you could get away with it without me finding out? You're a dead man, James Henney.
So it sounds like some threats.
Meet me at the old factory before it's too late for you.
And he said I'm not coming anywhere near you.
Wrong answer, boy. Now I'll make you come here.
Alright, so he sounds intimidating. So it looks like we have a password. So let's see how we can get that password. It says James told Will he tried to hire a fixer to help him. Find the payment request and pay the fixer. So we gotta go to Pay Buddy. And it looks like we have to pay the fixer. Alright, so the payment went through. So now it's just a matter of time of waiting for a text message. Alright, so we have a text message from the fixer, and it says, "You didn't tell me you were in trouble with Ruby Lopez. She is Luke and Romano's girl. You know the crime? I'm not helping you with this. I don't have a death wish." So, Ruby Lopez is her name, so we found the password that we needed. And it looks like the person says she's Luke and the girl, you know, the crime boss. Okay, so he's a crime boss, and it seems like a lot of people are scared of him so far, so nobody is willing to help him, and we received a payment. So we're gonna go ahead and go into messages, back to messages, and go to archived, and then we're gonna text in her name. Alright, that worked. And this is the girl that he's been texting, so let's see what they talking about. "I like meeting you tonight. We'll see if you're saying that in a week." Alright, so Ruby's calling. Let's see what she has to say.
"James, I wish we had more time, but they're going to be here any minute. I'm going to let them take me back to Lucan's safe house. I know where he keeps his work phone, the one with all the crime dealings, and I'm going to use it to save you. I'm so sorry I got you into all this mess. I should have stayed away, but you showed me that things could be different. You're everything Lucan isn't. Sweet and kind, and they're here. I'm so sorry, James."
Alright, so looks like some bad news. Okay, so I don't mind thinking of you. I want to see you again. You don't. Please, I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, meet me at the Bottoms Up bar tonight at 10 midnight tonight. I'll be there. Then it says, "I'm sorry, James, but we need to end this. I'm afraid you'll get hurt." He says, "I don't care. I won't stop seeing you. Where's the old factory?" "This one? Why? Lucan's trying to lure me there." It said, "Ish, whatever you do, don't go there. I'll try to talk him down. I don't want him to hurt you. Don't worry about me. You need to get out of town. I can't leave you." So it looks like he's been warned about this guy, but he's for some reason drawn to her too much to not really care. So for the clue, it says Lucan threatened to take James to the old factory. Check out the message from Ruby to find the address. Then tap the ejector button on the right and type in the name of the answer box. So we gotta go back, and this is the address, which is 44 Ash Street. Okay. So now we can go ahead and put in the address. 44 Ash Street is what we're looking for. Okay, so we locate James' last known location, an old factory used by local crime boss Luke and Romano. And it asks us will we find James or Ruby there. Alright, so that was the first crime. So now we can move on to the next one. Let's see what the next mission is. So now we have Ruby's phone, and now we have to find a way to save her. So every detective has a network of experts. Tap here to consult yours. So the clue. So we have to use Ruby's favorite color that could be discerned by her phone's theme. Use it to unlock her video. Alright, so her video diary has to be her favorite color. It looks like yellow because that's her background color. Perfect. So let's see what she says in each video.
"Lucan's got me locking everything down because he's convinced the cops are sniffing around. He owns most of the cops, though. So I don't know what he's worried about, but I gotta do what he says, or whatever. I even locked my chat app with an H for my dad, Hank. He died when I was 5.
So we know that Ruby unlocks her chat app with her dad's name Hank, but she uses the letter H. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep looking at the next diary.
Lucan's been getting worse. Paranoid, violent. Every little thing sets him off. I used to think this life was worth it. The money, the power. But I'm not so sure. He doesn't let me perform on stage anymore. Says I can only sing for him now. And yesterday, he made Bull break this kid's arm for arriving to dinner late. I tried to stop him, but he threw a dish at me.
Not a dish.
Sometimes I think I'll hit back.
Sound like she living a life. Crazy. Next video.
So I met someone the other night. He's different. The opposite of Lucan, basically. Sweet, calm, attentive, funny even. I warned him that I was dangerous and that he should stay away. And do you know what he did? He just smiled and asked for my number anyway. Oh, what am I getting myself into?
Alright, so it look like we have another one, new song. So it look like she made a song.
I've been working on a new song and I can't keep it bottled up inside me any longer. And since I can't play it on stage and it's not for Lucan's ears, I thought I'd play it here, for myself. It's called All I Need. I am all I need to find my own rhythm and to succeed. I'll love me for me, even my gullible heart and loyalty. Go ahead and use and abuse it. I'm no longer listening. I am all I need to feel love and worth within me.
Okay, sounds like a deep song. Alright, so we got another one called Falling Hard that we're doing.
I don't even know how to start this. I think I'm falling for James. I've never felt this way about anyone before, especially not with all the mess I'm in. Falling for him is dangerous. Not just because of Lucan, but because I'm not sure I can walk away from this life. I've done too much. What if being with him makes everything worse? Or what if it's the only thing that can save me from all of this? I don't know what to do.
And then we have one more video with her talking.
I've deleted all my messages with James. I can't risk Lucan finding them. I'm scared. Scared to leave Lucan. Scared of what he'll do if I try. I've been with him for over 4 years. So if I go to the police, then they'll arrest me too. I'm stuck in this nightmare. How much more can I take before it breaks me too?
Alright. Let's see what clue we have. Ruby's first video diary entry reveals the pattern she used to unlock the chat app. So we know it's her dad's. So let's go to, not that, the chat app. Okay, there we go. So it's like an H. Alright, so we've managed to find someone online and it looks like it's Ruby. She says, hello, is anyone there? I see someone's online, so we're gonna put yes. She says, thank God. Okay. My name is Ruby Lopez. Lucan Ramondo locked me in his safe house. Okay. Can you use my phone to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Lucan's office? he keeps his crime phone locked in a safe there. The CCTV app might help. Password is Lopez03. So we're gonna say okay. And we're gonna put in a note. And she said thank you, I'll be waiting. Okay, so in the CCTV, so let's go ahead and put CCTV app. We're gonna put the password as Lopez03. Alright, so let's get out of that, go to the CCTV and put in Lopez03. Alright, now that we got in.
Oh no, I was rejected, but...
Alright, so now that we're in, we can see Ruby Lopez walking around, apparently because she's trapped in the basement for right now. So we need to go into the bedroom and find any clue. And it looks like there's something written on here. Okay, so that's another clue. Let's put in, on our notes, we're gonna put the Tempo app password is noisy boy all together, and then safe code, because she's probably going to need that too, is 3292. Alright, so now we're going to go out of this. I'm going to go get the Tempo app, and we're going to put in noisy boy. Alright, so now we're in, and we're going to cause a distraction by putting everything up so that way it can make a distraction for her to be able to go out. So now we're in the hallway. Alright, there we go. So he ran up the stairs, so Ruby should be coming any minute. It worked. I hear the guard running. Okay, so... Alright, so now she's heading... Alright, so now she's heading back. So let's go back to the CP cam. She should be in his office now. Oh no, she's going up now to the hallway and going to his office. Alright, so we're in. Alright, so now that she's in, we're gonna go ahead and put in the code, which is 3292 is the code. Alright, so Lucan is calling.
Ruby! I see you got out of the basement. I should have known better than to think that would hold someone as sneaky as you. I should have known better than to trust you. You and all your little lies. You're not the only one who's going to face the consequences. Because I'm going to kill James and drown him in the lake. Would you like that? I hope so. Say goodbye to your boyfriend, Ruby.
Yeah, he sounds creepy. Alright, so let's see what Ruby says. Alright, so she's happy. We saved. So now it is our job to go save James. So that's going to be our last task to start. Alright, so now we got Lucan's phone. It's time to try to save him. So let's see what clue we got. It says Ed mentioned Lucan's email. Use it to initiate the email app's password to recovery. So let's go to the messages to see what Ed says. So it looks like one of the clues says, "Hey boss man, I set up a new email after the last one got compromised. Tell the boys to start using Big Boss." Alright, so email is bigboss at hollowman.com, and then let's see what he says.
Thank you, Ed. I'm getting tired of all these meddlers poking around in my business. These ungrateful police newbies who think they'll take me down. No one will. Not ever.
So it said, of course not. while we're talking about tightening things up, I set up a safe account for you too and locked it under the last 4 numbers of your bank account. So that's another clue. So let's go under. So for the safe chat account, it says the password is it's gonna be 4 numbers, which is his bank. Okay. So let's see what he says.
You might be the sole person I still trust, Ed. Thank you.
So it says don't mention it. I do what needs to be done for the good of the gang, you know? Everything will work out soon, boss man. So now that we have that, we can go to the email and put in his email, which is bigboss@hollowmail.com. And then we're going to put forgot password and reset password. So we just got a recovery password. So now we have to call this number.
Thank you for calling. Your phone number has been successfully verified. Please open your Authenticator app and use the temporary code to unlock your HollowMail account. Thank you.
Alright, so now that we have the information, we can go here. Oh, not here. We can go to his messages, recover, Authenticator. Okay, so we're gonna copy that, and we're gonna go to his email, and for the password, we're gonna paste that, and we're gonna log in. All right. So it looks like it says shipment to the factory went down smoothly, no heat. We was in and out of the docks in 20, just like you planned. All right, so we got that. Now we have it insured the bank. So it looks like we have a clue where the 4 numbers is going to be 6714. All right. So now that we have that code, we can get out of it, and the safe chat is going to be 6714. All right, we got in, and now we can go to Slim Jim to see what he says.
Ruby's on the chopping block.
It said, what makes you say that, L?
She thinks she can pull one over on me. Her loyalties have shifted.
Ain't no way now. She loves you.
To hell with her, Slim. Listen to me. If anything threatens us, any raid, any intrusion, any police, you clear out the shared drive.
I got your handle, L. You can trust old Slim Jim to do what needs to be done. Okay.
I installed a code red button on your phone. I've got one too. Code is 9999.
So code is 9999. Okay, so 4 9s. He says, got it.
Nothing. No one will stand in my way. Not even my own people.
And it says, hey L, I looked into the guy Ruby's been with. His name is James Henney. I pulled this from his social media. Alright. Now that we have that, we can go to this and type in 9999. And now we have to press this. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, so it looks like we're getting a message from Slim Jim. And it looks like we have what we need. So he just gave us the Vault password, which is Silver Den. Alright, so now we go to the shared vault and put in Silver Den. Alright, so now that we're in the vault, we have to go to car app. And it looks like the car app password before they delete it So car app password is Empire Rising. Perfect. So Empire Rising is one of the passwords that we have. So we can go out, go to the car, put in Empire Rising. Perfect. So now we can look at the live stream. Alright, so we see that James is locked up in the trunk. So our job is probably to control the car. So we're going to stop the engine and we're going to open the trunk, turn off the headlights. Cool, so it's showing that he's free. So we just saved him. Now he's running. So now we're just waiting to see what happens next.
It'll just take a minute. You must be the person who found my phone. Someone brave enough to save me. Thank you. Ruby's on her way here, and we're gonna run away together. Me, her, and my mom. I have to go, but I'll never forget what you did for me. For us.